dream I had, oh man, well over a decade ago, and seeing a bunch of different companies that hit the streets, that sometimes put their lives on the line. Some of you probably have, walking those streets. That you guys are here together, wanting to come together to learn, to want to be better, to have fun, make some money, do some great things with your life, and that's super awesome. And I want to give credit to you guys for being here together. I didn't know that this was possible, and I want to give a big shout out to Sam Taggart for and his team for putting this together. If you guys would clap, that'd be great. We got a great weekend ahead, guys. Lots of wonderful people are going to be showing up that are professionals, that have done what you've done, that have found success, and they're going to take the time to teach you how to find success in this. And I'm very excited about that. Okay, this is a new thing for me, guys, so you're going to have to bless my heart. Just so you know, I am a salesman with mass quantities of ADD, so Sam will sometimes come up and help me if I get lost in your faces and your smiles, because I'm hoping to have a lot of fun while doing this. Okay, so let's go over some ground rules. See? Where do I point this thing? Oh, sorry. See? Thanks, guys. Okay, here we go. Bless my heart. Okay. So I talked with the team, guys. I want you to know how serious these rules are. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I just want everybody to be on the same page. First thing, no company swag. If you have swag, we'll put tape over it, whatever we got to do, or we'll ask you to remove it. If you become nude, we will censor you. I'm just kidding. You'll just leave. Okay, no company swag. Respect to those who are speaking. This kind of goes with cell phones being put away and talking. It is not a fun thing when you're on stage and you're hearing other people talking or not taking interest. It just kind of ruins the party. Keep your cell phones away. Come to learn. I've been in some of these things, and I remember when I was a young buck, sometimes I felt like I was too cool to pay attention. And I really regretted not paying attention because I think everybody has something to offer to where you can learn anything from anybody. So here's the thing that's kind of counterintuitive to one of the other rules. Blow this up on social media. Now I understand this does have to do with your cell phone. The only time you can pull your cell phone out is if you're pushing it through social media. Okay? So just, we'll put that on you guys. We trust you. Lots of integrity here. There's one thing a salesman will never sell, and that's his integrity. Remember that, baby. Yeah. So yeah, Facebook Live, Instagram, Twitter, all those magnificent things. Push it out, because we want to build this up. As time goes on, hopefully this continues to get bigger and better every year, and we get some amazing people coming in here. Okay, next thing. All right, everybody take a look at that. This is the beauty of how this thing works. If we want to ruin this thing, we recruit in here. That is not what we are here for at all. And Sam was very, very specific about this. If we sense or see that you are possibly recruiting, you will be asked to leave. And even if you are a big dog and you're recruiting, we will ask your whole entire company to leave. This is very, very serious. So I can't stress this enough how serious this is. Please do not be that guy or girl that wants to ruin things by doing that right there, okay? Because we can have a wonderful time here, just no recruiting, okay? All right, next. So here's kind of what we got going down today. We're going to break up into some workshops. And here's the thing that I'd like you guys to understand is there's some of you guys that are going to be in the pest control department or alarms or solar, meat, whatever it is, roofing that you do, and it might be good for you to be in certain classes twice or workshops twice in a row, okay? I think they're around 40 minutes a pop. And Sam, you're always willing to come up here and correct me if I'm wrong on anything. But if you can, try not to stay in the same class so we can have some rotation and we're not overpacked in certain places. Some of you guys are here just as salesmen, and you might look at one of the individuals in here and they're showing up as a leader and it's just one of them. I would really, really recommend that, I know some of these guys and they may not be in your field. There's a lot that you could learn in the leadership department. Even if you're just a salesman, there's always going to be a time in your life where you are going to have to lead. And so when you can take the opportunity to meet with some of these individuals right here that know how to lead, I really recommend that you guys be a part of that. So just please be aware to get some rotation and let some of these fine speakers be heard. That would be great, okay? Sam, am I missing anything right here if you are with going to the workshop? Is that good? Okay, cool. All right. So here are some of the handles, hashtags that we would love for you guys to use through social media. This helps build this brand, and this is an amazing brand that Sam and his team have put together, and I absolutely love this, okay? Next thing is, here are the big-time sponsors of this event that without these guys, it would be very difficult to put this together. So to kind of tell you guys of what these platinum sponsors do, so of course you have Door-to-Door, D2D University. I have seen the site. I would have loved to have seen some of the stuff that is offered on this site. A great company to help you guys better learn how to walk those streets, communicate with people, and have a great time. Sales Rabbit. This is kind of a field service to kind of help you guys keep track of what you're doing. It's an amazing thing to use while you're on the streets, to just know what you're doing and keep that salesman mind in check. Awesome stuff. Recruit-matic. If I'm saying that right, I apologize if I said it wrong. These guys are a great asset, speaking with Sam about helping you guys to pretty much recruit. Makes it very easy. And from what I understand, they're actually able to do recruiting for you while you're not doing much, which is always an amazing thing to have in your tool shed or belt, whatever. Okay. Home Ready. I don't know why I'm blanking on that one. Maybe we'll come back onto that. I'm so sorry. Vanilla. Sam, I may need you on that one. Vanilla. This is a product that helps you to get some awesome reviews with whatever product you're selling or doing. They're really great. Coal. Sam, I'm so sorry. I'm spacing these. I'm looking at these amazing faces right now, and I got lost. Do you want to say anything about them? Awkward.
All right. So Home Ready, they're just...
You're so mad at me, Sam.
They're an app. They're a sick app. And they're basically a way to share leads and get money for it. So if you're selling whatever product or anything, and then Coal Neighborhoods, they're basically the data for all the neighborhoods. Their phone number, email, address, the incomes, credit scores, etc. Is how you get the data so you can knock more intelligently.
Thanks, Sam.
Got you.
You're the best. I told him that was going to happen a few times. And I appreciate Sam taking a chance on me to do this. And he said, let them know the reason why I chose you is not only for your talents. I don't have a lot, but I actually was one of you guys for over a decade. I sold alarms for a long time, and I am so grateful, and I love to have, I'm sure I'll have a little bit more time to talk to you guys about some fun stories, but I want you to know I know exactly what it is like, what you guys go through. I can't lie and say that every day was awesome. There's a few individuals that worked with me, that worked under me, that really just loved that. I wasn't that guy. Every time I drove out to the area, I had a pit in my stomach. Every single time. And as I started to get, leadership roles, it actually got bigger because everybody's kind of expecting me to be like a Michael Jordan, and I wasn't. I was more like Steve Kerr. But he was great, and I was too. Thanks for laughing. I'm trying to get out of the awkwardness of with home ready and Cole, so I'm so sorry. You guys can haze me afterwards. But that stuff never went away, that pit in my stomach. But, I played football, and I remember my dad, I would get really nervous before games, especially, just so you know, I started as a quarterback as a sophomore at Mesa High. Anybody from Mesa? Rock on. I was so scared because all the seniors want to kill the quarterback, right? Especially the sophomore. And I remember I get so nervous, and my dad just says, go find the biggest guy and get hit by him. And get that first hit, because it'll go away. And that kind of comes, to hitting that first door, just kind of, just relaxing. But I found certain things through time, learning from a lot of different people, taking notes, trying to figure out who I am on the doors, maintaining who I am, how God made me, using those talents. And the thing is, one of the things that I could just say real quick is I stopped thinking about the numbers and the money, and I started thinking about the people. Because here's something that's super awesome about this job. Each and every one of you has an opportunity to meet a beautiful person. You get to hear stories. Guys, I've been working on like a door-to-door movie/series because you can't make up the stuff that we see or hear. Am I right? Right now, all of you guys are thinking like, dude, that probably would be in a rated XXX movie, but that happened too. I remember a technician, his body fell through the ceiling while he was checking out one of those old, the wiring, and he fell on the dinner table of the family while they're eating. I might get in trouble for this, but I was in Gary, Indiana. Nobody had knocked Gary, Indiana. This was about 15, I was 23. 15 years ago. I said, dude, to my brother, he was my manager, I want to hit Gary, Indiana. He's like, nobody knocks Gary, Indiana. I said, Trey Warner does. It's where Michael Jackson was from Mike Tyson. So I'm hitting that Gary, Indiana. I swear to Buddha, a Yukon pulls up, 27s, tinted out. And I'm like, okay. They pull up right in front of me. A dude gets out, and I could tell they were smoking some hippie lettuce. And this dude comes up to me, and he said it would be more of a rated R film, this scene. And he pulls a gun, and he puts it right at my head. And I said, dude, bro, some brosif, I don't know what I said. I was like, this is real. And he's like, you did this and that. He thought I was, I messed over his mom. Anyway, because I did my best, and I learned, and I paid attention like you guys are right now, I learned how to be a smooth operator. And he actually ended up passing credit, and I sold him an alarm, and then his mom. You can't make that stuff up. And I wish I could hear every single one of your stories, because I know you got a plethora, and they're fantastic. So anyway, I want you to know I'm with you. I know what you're going through, and I also want to tell you what an unbelievable opportunity you guys have in front of you. Guys and gals, nobody decides what you're worth. We live in a world where we can invest so easily. And with this, I want to scream at the top of my lungs to have each and one of you understand what you have in front of you with how much money you can make and how much you can invest and continue to make more money with that. Because I promise you this, when you start learning on top of this stuff, which is fantastic, how money works, and you get educated on how this works, you will sell more. I've seen this with my own life and many others that are actually in this room that will be speaking to you at some point in time. Because I'm going to tell you this also. I love door-to-door. I didn't love it enough to where I wanted to do it past 10 years. The whole goal was to buy so much real estate with my back end. Every back end that I got, my wife wanted to kill me, and she'll kill me for saying this, but I'm saying it. She wanted to kill me because right when I got my back end, I knew where it was going. I did not want to be tempted to buy all that crap that we get tempted with. All these fun things that you guys see, win them. Then sell them and buy real estate and gold and silver and guns and bullets and food storage. I'm going to get in trouble for that. No, I'm kidding. And I'm kind of serious. Some of the guys that worked for me in the past were like, yeah, that's Trey. He just said that. And I did. These are all wonderful things. Those are some perks, but that's not the thing that's going to create longevity for you. Learning some of the stuff that we got right here is part of it. But again, learn how money works. There are so many free podcasts to teach you this kind of stuff. You will become a lethal machine that will end up being able to do whatever it is that you want to do. And if you guys want to do this forever, that is awesome. I don't know what drug you're taking, but that is awesome. I'm just high on life right now and a little bit of caffeine. But I'll tell you this, do it. It is worth it. You guys, I remember that I used to do lunches, and I still do with millionaires, and I take them out to lunch. Because I read this in a book, right? And I'd ask them what they wish they didn't do or what they wish they would have done. What are their big mistakes? And then what was interesting in some of these lunches is they asked me what I did. And I told them door to door. And at first, so this was like 10 years ago, whatever. At first they're like, door to door, like you're what? Kind of like not a ton of respect. There's a heck of a lot more respect now with what you guys do. But when I told them what I made, it was always interesting every single time how they said, if I had that, I'd probably be worth 2 or 3 times more. That empowered me to realize the opportunity that was placed before me. And when I started learning about how this stuff works, this job became so much more fun to me. And those that are here that worked with me, we would start talking about our dreams. Real estate. I wanted to do music. I wanted to do acting. And here's the thing, like I go into auditions, you know, as an actor, and I kind of just walk in, I'm like, I suck, but well, let's do this. And they just like this vibe, and I can tell you it's learning how to do doors, how to be quick on your feet, how to have confidence, because there's a lot of stuff that don't seem as hard as they once were back in the day now that you've done doors, because what you do is tough, right? You get some thick skin. But I loved when I saw all these guys, some of them were worth, some of them were like hundreds of millions, and they were always blown away about how much money we can make. So I want to stress again, what great opportunity you guys have placed before you right now. It is an amazing time, and I hope that we all take advantage of it. And you guys being here shows that you don't want to be average or anything. You want to get rocking and rolling. So with that said, I am with you, and we put together a really awesome video to kind of show what we go through, because it gets hard. It's an amazing moment, and then you're driving home, you're like, I got another day, and there's that pit in your stomach, at least for me. And you get back out there, and you do it. So here's that video right now. I hope you enjoy it.
It's about taking your business to the next level. You about taught all of America one of the biggest mistakes salespeople make.
But the most important thing to start with is to understand the best salespeople are not trained, they're found.
You want to be unexpectedly awesome? You unleash all of the untapped potential.
I really cut my teeth going door to door, and I would never take that time back. The sense of the door building and the ability to go into the clothes that you get from going door to door is crucial.
Either I accept the way I'm living and continue this way, or I've had enough.
Like if you want to be a good father, good mother, good son, you got to go door to door. There's no other place to learn it. Get yourself ready.
The quality of your salespeople is everything.
Until you go out there and sell, or until you go out there and share this concept with others, you don't know if you have something of value. You just have to go out and sell, and you have to start today.
There's always more inside of each and every one of us. When we believe our clients can tell.
This is the best time ever to be in sales.
Be prepared in life for a lot of rejection. And you see what you can say or do that'll make it better. And if your day sucks, you fake it.
And that's the importance of knocking on that next door, man, no matter what, man. When you think you're done, knock on another door. When you think you hit your quota, definitely go knock on another door.
When you think that there's all the opportunity you want and you don't know any better, you go after it. You're on your own, you make no money unless you do something.
On your